goes dark and you die. Pliable Heart. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
By the way, I'm very aware that I could skip over these sections that we've already done, but like, I kind of enjoy hearing it from a almost different perspective each time.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out which one I should do this time. Should we go in guns blazing and try to off her right away? Because I don't think we've done that. Maybe one where I'm just silent the entire time, just go right through. Let's see. Yeah, no, I haven't done silent.
Up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. It's cool to know that that is a route.
The cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a crystal. You're here to use her code SimplyPressStart to get 20% off your G Fuel order.
Thank you. Yeah, if you guys want to get yourself some G Fuel, boy, that's what I'm having right now. It's very tasty. This one is, I think it's a Mega Man, like blue raspberry kind of flavor, and I really like it. There's also the Neopets flavor, which is pretty good. Also hydrate, thank you. Sorry, that was Mike. And what's the other one I have? I have like a red one. Can't remember the flavor, it's just red. So Jacob has actually tried it hot, and I think the results were kind of inconclusive. No, hot G Fuel. Severino, hello, how are you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, the blue raspberry vanilla is a flavor that I unfortunately couldn't find in the caffeinated variety, but I really want to try that because it sounds tasty. Alright.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright, so take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
It's interesting that the music just suddenly cut off as we took that blade. No worries, Brandon, no worries. I saw, but I didn't read it before the message here. Problems they feel too similar to the newer villains I added. Besides the fact that the new villains know that they're doing something wrong by working with Zack while the other three don't. How do I make them as compelling yet without rushing things? Definitely. How many biddies would I have to give you for you to buy every flavor of G Fuel? Oh my god, do you know how many flavors there are? Do you know how many flavors of G Fuel there are? That would be a lot. Tired, but I'm feeling great after winning. Oh, you won a Splatoon tourney? How cool. Hi, Flatis. It's going good. It's going good. Had some pretty interesting times so far. Hot G Fuel. Taste wasn't bad, but kind of implies both flavor and aftertaste. I also had a weird combo food, so I may need to try again for science. I actually don't. How many are there? There's so many. Oh my goodness me. And like, they're constantly bringing in new flavors and cycling out older ones for like specific like events or brands or products or whatever. Themes is the word I'm looking for. Hey, good morning. Welcome on in, friends. We're actually slaying the princess this morning. can tell the G Fuel flavors like the poker wrap. I wanted cherry limeade flavor. There is one, Ace, and I've been trying to get my hands on it, but every time I look, it's not in stock, which hurts my soul.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Cat lover Ollie's doing good. He was napping in his bed last time I saw him. Yeah, we're on the final one, I think. At least she mentioned I only need one more. And we've only done the one today, but just check the website. There's currently 49 flavors. My god.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She's not sounding as friendly from the beginning this time.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Interesting. Let's just... we're going silent. Oh no, she sounds both scary and hot.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
We're playing the narrator's game today.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Oh, is it depending on if I bring the knife or not? That's interesting, because theoretically I don't think she'd see us yet, right? Huh. This is the first time you've taken the blade. No, we've brought the blade before, but most of the other times I didn't end up using it. Or I did, but only because she was attacking me first.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah, she's on to us right away. Alright. But yeah, we're just being real quiet this one.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Hey, Starman, how are you?
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'll drop the blade. Now let's just right in.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
Sorry.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Says the princess before being stabbed.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
I mean, stabbing her right in the boob. I know. Rude.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
You know what, Sabrina? You're the second person to mention that they actually liked the snow overlay for this. So I'm glad.
But is it over? Really over?
Yeah, no, it's clearly the middle of the boobs. Of course it is, she's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. I'm gonna say I'm not sure, but yeah.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Nah, you can just leave it. It's cool. Don't, no, mm-mm.
I really don't think you should do that.
Yeah, I agree with the narrator for once.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Oh, I don't like decisions. Okay. I'm not sure if I want one. Okay. See, if it's me, I don't want to go anywhere close to the body, so I'd just book it out of there. I'd be like, alright, it's over. Oh, Starman, I hope you enjoy. Mike and I tried to play that game, multiplayer, because we've done other LEGO games multiplayer, and unfortunately it kept crashing for us, but I think it's just multiplayer being the problem. The game itself was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm sorry. I think that door's gonna close when I get up the stairs, but...
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. You're freaking me out.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Uh-huh. I would also just scoot out of there. I'm too scared.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Yeah. I'm also noticing the windows don't quite look right, but,
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Alright.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only
Yeah.
a world saved from certain doom
The
isn't
windows
what
were
you
weird.
find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Oh, Pesto, I'm the same. If I wasn't streaming, I'd be like, you know, peeking up into stream and then scrolling down because I'm too scared to watch.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Alright. Oh, okay. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world. Yeah, just put that out there.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Trust me, bro.
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Oh. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Of course. We are. I like it here. Let's do the explore first.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. Nope, we're happy, I'm sure of it. Let's go with this one.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Oh, that means going back down. Oh, no. Oh, no, I should have taken it while she was not decayed, because I don't know how long it's been. Okay.
I can hear
Maybe she's not
everything
decayed.
you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out.
Oh, really, Rickblade? That's fair. That's fair. Maybe just the best one in general that comes to mind, regardless of when you got it.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get out of this hell. You're right. I don't like the idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing at least for a little while longer.
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
The PS5, yeah, it's a really fun console.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Maybe a video game. I used to get new Pokemon games, yeah. Then you got Millie. Bro, narrator is the same person. It's a friend that's always next to you. Jacob. Is it Emil Batstorm? Welcome on in. Or perhaps one of the books you've gotten. Can we be happy if we don't know misery? Oh, that's a question. Unicorn, welcome on in. Better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. I'm not risking death over your weird hunch. Anything to get out of this hell. You're right. I didn't like the idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing. You better be right about this.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Yeah,
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
I don't want to see. I'm so scared of what's down here. There's so many bad possibilities. I've been here since 2019. Well, welcome back.
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
There was a lot of potential bad ideas for coming down here, and this is like the least of them. So this is okay. There's still bad things that could happen, but there was a lot more worse ideas I had about coming back down here.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Ah.
The end. Nice knowing you.
The narrator's so pissed off. Oops. Chapter 2, the Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Didn't even give us a Switch. This is boring. Or our Steam Deck or our phone. We're just gonna be sitting there bored for all eternity. Spectre is a cutie. Okay, I'll take your word for it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm wise to your tricks. Okay, no. But I killed myself. What am I doing here? Let's go with this one, because I don't know if I said that one before. Yeah, it's a very interesting game for sure.
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then that's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time.
Oh.
We'll just do it again.
Voice of the Cold. Interesting. Well, she can be scary, so don't get too comfy. Oh, I don't trust her an inch. Brandon, you're hoping to get yourself the Switch successor as well? Yeah. It feels good when you kind of save up for your own, like, consoles and stuff. I thought it was the end. I was like, really that quick of a game for a moment. Oh, Unicorn, is your back doing all right? It is essentially just the trolley problem, yeah. Yeah, the music kind of changing a bit. They do a lot of really interesting things with very subtle differences. and they kind of rely on you to notice it. There's been quite a few things.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Alright, that. Let's keep going.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Jacob, in this essay. Oh, you hurt your back a couple weeks ago. I'm so sorry about that. Back injuries are really no joke.
She won't be a problem.
I'm wondering if I should just go in and go with the cold this time and just
The
try
interior
again.
of the cabin is
Ooh.
cold, a soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
I do not enjoy the music in here, thank you. Let's do this again because I think the secondary voice now has like extra dialogue.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
I don't like the cold very much. I care whether I'm being lied to.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Okay. I'm gonna follow with the cold. Let me take that blade just in case we need it.
Take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the basement groans open,
Oh, I don't like this.
revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yeah, we need to bring in Luigi for not only for the helps, but also for the vacuuming, because this place be dusty.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally.
I'm gonna say no one alive, but let's go see.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step,
She's
the
in a different
form of
position.
the princess comes into view.
Actu-
A skeletal body
Yeah, she's in a
lying
different
in a
position.
heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Hi. Very different tone from normal, yeah.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Okay, she's like, hi, do you have any games on your phone? What are you doing? What did I just walk into?
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? A ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh my god, okay, so it's not as toned down, but if you guys have ever watched BuzzFeed's I can't remember if it was Unsolved or whatever, with Shane and Ryan, or their new thing, Watcher, with Ghost Files. Ryan is the believer, Shane is the skeptic, so like half the time when they're seeing like evidence of a ghost, Shane's just going, oh wow, and then like completely uninterested. Hey demons, it's me, your boy. But yeah, that when he said, oh wow, how absolutely terrifying, it just gave Shane vibes so much.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Should go in with that approach in Phasmophobia. The funniest thing to me is that I'm like the biggest scaredy cat, but for some reason, if you throw me into a situation like Phasmophobia, I start getting aggressive. I'm like, I need to fight the ghost. I don't flee, I don't hide. I'm like, no, I need to fight a bitch. Sleep paralysis demon is looking fire today. Sabrina, I don't think I know that. Same.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
I like how there's two different things now where we've stabbed her, and she's come back and had like the crossover where we stabbed her.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
I don't think that's how ghosts work, Cold. I am really scared of everything. I had Fast 1 installed for 3 years without ever playing it because it's scary, but then I tried it with some friends a week ago and now I'm addicted. Not scared at all, right? Maybe a little scared times, but most of the time I'm real aggressive with the ghost as well. It's funny how you think you're gonna be nervous and then you're just not. I don't think we can slay her again. Like, personally, if this was my choice, I don't think it would do anything, so I wouldn't do that option. Didn't we kill a ghost version of her before? I mean, was the Wraith thing really like a ghost technically? I guess, kinda. Although, when I got chased in prison yesterday, I did scream a little. Look at her little stabby spot. She's an Xbox girly. She's an Xbox girly. Girl, are you a ghost? Because you sure send chills down my spine. Wraith is a ghost, but the nightmare is in between. Is it weird to say she seems nice? Well, you know. Is your favorite game Halo? Boo, that pickup line would work on me. You know what? I don't know if I want to commit to it or not. I said we were going to follow what Cold said, but now I'm curious. So.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
I was nervous.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Can we stab us so we can be ghosts together? See, that's an idea. Technically, though, isn't the world fine here? I'm just putting that out there. She's dead. They didn't say she couldn't come back as a ghost. She's dead, though. The world's fine. We're game over. We've done it. We need a Luigi right now to suck her up. Not her flirting with us. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? No, she's dead. Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Did she? Yeah, I guess she kind of was a bit aggressive. I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. I'm sorry, is there any way I can make it up to you? The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. What do you want from me? If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. If I knew I was gonna have to face the consequences of my actions. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? That's a scary question. Let's team up, haunt their asses. After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape. I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You were going to end the world. I just told you you were going to end the world. Okay. Clearly slaying you isn't going to work. What do you want? Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? If you're dead, then there really isn't much for me to do, is there? I guess I'll just get going, leave her in the basement, or slay the princess again. You know, let's just go down our options here.
Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish. Finish how? We already did what you told us. And now she's a ghost. You haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though, have you? And then what? And then you'll have saved the world.
Will we?
I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option. What do you mean, after?
Yeah, there is no after.
You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that.
Unicorn, I hope the cake turns out good.
I'm not going to lock you anywhere.
What an interesting choice of emphasis.
I can't. The way that Cold talks reminds me of someone, and I'm really blanking as to who it is. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead?
I don't feel very bad, but I guess I'm not dead. So you must have only mostly killed me. Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to, not the one with all the answers, or any of the answers.
But we're not a ghost. Unless we are? Maybe that's why the mirror disappeared. We're actually dead.
Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely.
Maybe, Fry. I was thinking more from a movie, but I was blanking as to which one. Your body's right there, though. Your dead body.
The princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be. There doesn't need to be a static truth. There doesn't need to be objectivity.
Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper.
She reminds me a lot of our hand party friend when she's talking like this.
A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, that's interesting. And where are you supposed to be?
Home.
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, It's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need me to bury those bones?
No, those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing.
Interesting.
But you can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone.
Did the music just change on me?
I've tried. Before you came back to me,
Oh dear.
I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine.
Mango, yeah.
Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Oh.
After all, you own me.
Yep. I walked into that one.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us?
We kind of had that happen before.
She is. But I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Oh god, I wish I had played this all in one day. I'm trying to remember, although knowing my memory, it wouldn't have helped anyway. I'm trying to remember the time where she was in with us. I can't remember if she actually spoke to the narrator or not.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Okay. She didn't. Okay, so that's an interesting idea then. What if I say no? This would just be temporary, right? Leave once we're out of the cabin? If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world. Sounds great, let's do it. The answer is no. Return? I need to think on this. Oh, I don't trust a word she says if I ask her. This will just be temporary, right? She was aware of him but didn't speak to him directly. Oh, that he was gone, right? That she had he had left. I don't think any of these options are really all that important because I don't believe her. But I'll ask them anyway. What if I say no?
Then I won't hitch a ride.
You won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a ride.
I'm sure you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you. But it'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
You won't have to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body.
I argue, but okay.
That is a very dangerous train of thought.
Why do we not trust her? She's being quite polite. No, she's always polite. Well, for the most part. She's usually polite, but she never answers things properly. She's very good about dancing around questions and answering questions with more questions. Hey, Spartan, how are you? This should just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin?
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long, 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 long time.
Smitten would be happy.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
Drinking some coffee and lounging. That sounds like a nice morning, I'm assuming. For some reason, that makes me think of the narrator, yeah. If I do let you in, do I still get to be in control?
Sure. Why not?
That doesn't sound very reassuring. I can't believe you're even entertaining her right now. I mean, just look at her. Do you think she has good intentions for her murderer's body? Of course she doesn't.
Nah, probably not, but it's kind of fun anyway. Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world. So this one isn't an explore option, which is why I'm kind of nervous to hit it. Sounds great. Do it. Having a PJ day, we'd love those days. She's great at deflecting. What if the narrator possessed us? Who knows how long ago we forgot. See, yeah, like the narrator's an interesting character for sure. I don't know which one I want to go with. I know I want to let her in, but I don't know if I want to do this, like the top one or the bottom one. I'm gonna go with the top one, I guess.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
I know who Cold reminds me of, and I'm sorry if I offend anyone with this. It's one of the, it's been too long since I've watched the movies or read the books, but it reminds me of one of the scary vampires in Twilight. Or the second or third or fourth book or movie. Like I can't remember their name, but they're the I want to say the political figures, but I don't think they are. Volturi? Venturi? Something like that. Yeah, Mike remembered the name. I didn't. They remind me of one of them. Not like Victoria and like the initial people, but like the other ones. The ones who have been alive for so long that they're kind of just like blank. Like Jane or like the man. The one with the... Actually, I guess both of them. All of them, kind of, except for the one main one who's kind of crazy. That's who Cold reminds me of. I was like, I'm remembering just a very flat, and I couldn't remember who it was, but it's just those people in general. Obviously, it was wrong of me to believe that. How could you have ended the world if all it took to kill you was a knife to the heart? I don't believe that. What are you going to do if I help you get out of here? Well, we're going to end the world? You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world? I'm not cold, I'm just dumb. I'm just a big, dumb, stupid idiot. Stupid, stupid, stupid. What was I thinking? Believing what I was told. Marcus is the old dude. Aro. So not Aro, the other one. The other two, I think, and Jane. Just the flat, like, emotionless. I'm glad you're here because I don't remember too much. I was really big into it in high school, and that's over 12 years ago now. That hurt my feelings, so I'm gonna keep going. Let me see here. I'm still big into Edward's dad. He's hot. Oh, Carlisle? He's hot as heck. Dear Lord. Yeah, I liked him too. I'll remember that name. Finally in the last book. Yeah, during the fight when he's like, I'm dead. I've been released. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. What are you gonna do if I help you get out of here? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you. It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
Music, calm down, calm down.
The princess
Oh, dear.
leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
It's oh my god. No, sorry, Jenny. I read Itsu's name. Jenny. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I liked him. I liked him a lot. I remember that. I know I want Pokemon cards. Ace is like, I'm living for the now. Give me some Pokemon cards and I'm a happy bean. No, we don't. But at job interviews, we pretend we do. Why do you want to work here? I enjoy earning money so I don't starve to death. I don't. Like, that's why I want to work there, thank you. Blame Itsu, yes, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I feel like we should look into finding out if, like... Well, no, I'm sure just Jenny is stolen, already in use by someone else on Twitch, but we should get, like... Just some version of Jenny for your usernames that I remember. Just Jenny. It's probably already taken. Okay, well, we're going to end the world. You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world? Return, leave it at that. Stolen, it's been stolen from me. Where are you going to?
I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
You didn't answer my question.
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
Oh, should I keep pushing? I wonder. You still didn't answer my question, even if you don't want to end it. Does letting you out of here mean the world is going to end? I don't know if, like... I really don't think she's going to answer that. Assumes that why do you want to work here is just why you want to work. What they're asking is why do you want to work here? Why there specifically and not somewhere else? Yeah, I guess. But then it sounds like I'm like sucking up when I'm like, oh, I like the like what I've seen of the work culture. What I don't know. I hate the whole song and dance of job interviews. It's awful. It's close to home. I know the route. Yeah, I guess so. That's true too. Yeah, I hate that. I hate it so much. I'm gonna leave it at that.
It does.
Oh, I think I hit the wrong one. Whoopsies.
We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think.
I love food. I want to work with food. I love that. We're still looking at the horror game. This is better than job interviews. Lunchtime before I hit up some game stores. Let's see you later, Jacob. Have fun. Get some goodies.
But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't. I'm not so sure endings are real.
I don't know how I want to go about this. I died too and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I know what you mean, Ace. I know what you mean. I don't know how much longer it would be either, so I couldn't even say, like, oh, go shower. Like, we might be done by the time you get out.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
Oh my god, lewd, we held hands. Oh my goodness, in this family friend, totally family friendly stream.
But we've already been over that. So why don't you stop stalling and let me in? It's so cold out here.
I almost forgot to make dinner, I'm so invested. I don't want to ask what you can do to hurt me, no. After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning it anything, and I had to kill myself to escape. If you can't get through walls, can't you just leave on your own? I'm just going to assume it didn't matter. She just always wound back here. Holding hands in this economy? Okay, team. Oh, you know what? Let's tell her about the cabin.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it? She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right.
Whoop!
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest.
We were quiet for the entire thing, so...
It sounds like you got exactly what you were owed.
Whoops. It's alright. Calm down. Calm down. Let's ask about the walls thing, I guess.
I wish that's how it worked, but this place won't let me go.
Okay. Cool. Let the princess possess you. Answers no, I can't let you out and I won't let you possess me. I don't think that's even a choice. Like, I think she'll do it anyway. I don't like her scary face. So this is very specific. It's been many years again, just me referencing old media here. The old Sailor Moon anime that I watched as a kid, there was a scene where this has been years and years, but Sailor Moon's friend's mom, who ran a jewelry store, I think, got possessed at one point or something, and her face went all just really bony and freaky looking. That's what that face reminds me of. Stop making the ghost angry. It was like the first episode, yeah. Referencing old media like a boomer, you know what, Ark. How are you doing this morning? Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts?
We could always try violence. It's worked for us so far.
You have, that's a point.
She's a ghost.
Who says ghosts are immune to violence?
I don't. I think they are.
Common sense?
There's nothing common or sensible about common sense. Action and observation are the only things that matter.
Yeah, right. It made a lasting impression. Like, it really scared me as a child.
Fine. Then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. We're still back in this cabin, we're still dealing with her, only now she has a good reason to hate us.
I suppose you have a point. Do you have any ideas then?
I don't know. Maybe we do what she wants. Maybe we let her possess us and walk out of here.
We could. It would be something different. I like different.
I like different. Is it Sir Gnome? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like this princess.
Absolutely not. If you walk her out of here, she's going to end the world.
And is that really so bad?
Yes, it is by its very definition bad.
But those are the only options, aren't they? Violence or doing what she wants. Or just leaving her down here. Though ignoring a problem is rarely a solution, is it?
I don't think ignoring her is the way to go here, so. I guess we're gonna let her go. I'm curious what happens if we go along with it versus like running and having her do it anyway, because I think she'll do it anyway no matter what. Yeah. Let's give this one a try. Let's see. Okay, I've given it enough thought. Let's get you out of here.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you
I also-
doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
I do want to see if she can talk to the narrator, because that would be interesting.
See you soon.
Oh, lovely.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Oh, that doesn't sound
I'm
healthy.
afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Oh, she hears him.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Shards of broken glass on the floor.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
Not really.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
More important. Okay.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
I can't think straight. There's too much noise.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time and everything will be fine.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's a lot of people in here.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her. One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Yeah, true.
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, she really wants to leave, so let's go.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
Okay.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
Jenny and the cats! That's perfect. That's perfect. Now I won't accidentally call you Itsu. I love that. Who are you? They do have different color names. This is true. The second y'all start changing your username colors is the second I start mixing up names even worse than I already do.
doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
I just had an idea and I kind of wish we had done things differently. Brandon, don't do that. I'm gonna get so confused. I wish I hadn't touched the mirror earlier. I wish I hadn't touched the mirror. I wish we had gone down, grabbed her, came back up, and it would have been cool if she could have seen it and commented on it. Or this. It's not my fault when I start getting names confused, okay?
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Oh no, now everyone's just gonna change their color.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
I think I remember the mirror disappearing in one route where you ignored it and then went down and okay, I see. Yeah, maybe it's only just there for that intro bit. Table's in a different position. Oh, true, yeah, it's not... It's usually in the right back corner, yeah? It was there this time too, yeah? I don't think I made comment that it was different. Oh, we're looking at the front door, that's why. That explains why. Never mind. I'm trying to pick a game to play. Can you help me pick Final Fantasy VII, Kingdom Hearts, Spyro, Psychonauts? Let me just throw options at you, but no, what are your options? I know, Courtney, right?
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
I want to know. Okay, I have questions. Going back to your purple. I think I play Kingdom Hearts without a major incentive. It's time to get Itsu to start streaming and then do a charity event. So that we can flip the tables here. Infinity. Oh, is there maintenance on Infinity Nikki? Gosh, every time I want to play that, it has maintenance.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
And whine.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Alright, trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Yeah, because the world's gonna end, so... It's maintenance in like 2 hours, but it'll be done tomorrow with a 1.1 update. And it's, yeah, completely forgotten. And actually not flatten it for a while, Courtney. That sounds like a good idea. I'm over here casually glitch farming. Yeah, sources in FS7. Don't mind me learning new tricks I can't believe I didn't learn sooner. There's so much, Ark, really. I would, Itsu, because it's literally in one ear, out the other.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. You collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
Oh, I love that idea. Brandon.
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone. And so is everything else.
Yeah?
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Oh, hitchhiker. Pick up a passenger and take her to her destination. You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Ella, you actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Claire.
Don't mention
I think this is where I meant to be.
Yeah, and then there's the hands. That's interesting. Okay. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Hello, sir. And hello, Derived. How you doing today? You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Ignore him. You have to look.
Voices feel small and distant as you approach. Since as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Yeah, nothing. You're nothing at all. I had a feeling when it said unravel earlier. Battletech, Definitive Ritual Sin, and Fallout 1. Go play Fallout 1, only because I don't really know the other two very well. It was a very appropriate time. Oh! I have a bird face. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it, a figure faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. It's a little bird face. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh. Uh-huh. A crack slices down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, another and another, turning the mirror into a jagged shard of broken glass.